Hi, I'm Professor Nikhil Patel, Head of the School of Medicine in Kent, Surrey and Sussex, and I'd like to welcome you to our Deanery. In August 2019, the internal medicine curriculum was introduced as part of Shape of Training. And we see this as an opportunity for trainees to get a better grounding in medicine, as well as specialist areas such as intensive care, geriatrics and palliative care. We hope this video will demonstrate the ideal educational meeting. It is key that both the trainee and the supervisor give adequate time for all areas of educational need to be explored, and this video will demonstrate a good educational supervisor meeting and one that is not ideal. We hope you will enjoy this video going forward.
You are about to see a video portraying some educational meetings. The aim is not to show what your meeting should or should not be like. Each meeting should be tailored to a trainee's specific needs, and your supervisors have training in this. We want to highlight what could happen if neither the trainee nor the supervisor prepares for the meeting or takes responsibility for that person's education and progress. You cannot have perfect or all bad meetings. Real-life meetings will be a spectrum, but this should hopefully highlight areas to optimize the experience. The videos fade in and out of scenarios, but it is easy to guess what happens in the bits left out.
Morning. You're Rosh, aren't you?
Yes.
Finally, we managed to catch up. I'm sorry we got only 15 minutes. All of us are busy with our own schedule. And okay, let's log on to your portfolio now. Before we do that, you started your postings now, so how have you found the start of the year?
Not too bad. There's a lot to learn about the job on the ward, and the on-calls I've had so far have been surprisingly busy.
Well, I can't find your name in my list of trainees. Have you added yourself on?
No, I haven't.
So I'll let you do that as soon as possible. I should have realized that as well. I didn't have time to go through your portfolio earlier. So we'll have to go through the paperwork today.
Okay.
And fill the rest of the things later.
All right.
Have you completed the PDP? Okay, we'll see you again in a few months' time then.
Okay.
During this period, why don't you read about capabilities practice, which is called KIPS, SIPS, etc., and make a clear plan so that you can achieve them by end of the year.
All right.
Don't make the same mistake most of the trainees do, leaving to the last moment. It's a nightmare getting all your forms together before the RCP if you do like that.
Okay.
Hi, Rosh.
Hello.
We met a few months ago, so what have you been up to after we met?
The wards and the on-calls have been so busy that I haven't really had a chance to keep up. But thankfully the consultants and the nurses are really nice, so we've been supporting each other.
That's good to hear. Let's go through your portfolio to see your progression.
Okay.
There's still a few months left for IRCP, but your interim review will come soon.
Yeah.
Let's start with the SIPS first.
Okay.
It's a shame that you have not been able to enter anything onto your portfolio, but it's obvious from you what you talk. You're working hard. We need evidence to support when I write the education supervisor report. I think it might be worth doing some online information on NHS management.
Okay.
And you need to concentrate on your QI. There are certain other things as well, like MCR, MSF, etc. All of them will help as evidence for preparing the supervisor report. Have you thought about whom to send to all these MSF and MCRs?
Yes, I'll start sending requests out straight away.
Okay, let's go through your specialty SIPs. I can't see any information there. Have you kept a logbook of the number of clinics you do and the patient you've seen while you're on call?
Not really. I didn't realise the importance of this, and I've been focusing on how busy the ward is. However, I can look through my calendar and look back at clinic lists and on-call admission lists. I've realised now that I've made a lot of extra work for myself.
Yes, that'll be hard work, but that together with your work-based assessments, MCR and NSFs, If these are satisfactory, that will really be a good boost to your evidence.
Okay.
At least you managed to get good amount of SLEs, and I think you're up to date with those. It looks like you're up to date with your procedural skills as well, thanks to the course you attended.
Yep.
Okay. Make sure that you apply for the next MRCP sitting and ensure the study leave applied in time. I can contact your supervisor and make sure you get some support for time off and also for attending the regional training day. They're all equally important.
Okay, thank you.
Hi Rosh,
Hello, nice to
thanks
meet
for
you.
coming. Okay, and have you settled in your job now?
Good, thank you. I've just started and everyone's really friendly, so I'm pretty happy.
Good. We're meeting for the first time,
Yeah,
officially induction meeting. Basically.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you make the best use of the year ahead.
yes,
Plan very well to cover the curriculum requirements
yeah.
so that your ARCP is as smooth and stress-free. That's what you're looking at now. Tell me about yourself.
So I've just finished F2 and I'm starting CMT with a view to becoming an acute medical registrar.
I had a chance to look at your portfolio. It's good to see that you already started working on your PDP.
Yes, that's right. I've got a few things that I'd like to work on while I'm here.
Okay, so let's use the CIPs. It's called Capabilities in Practice, short form CIPs or KIPS. I'm
Yeah.
sure you heard about that. It's a decision aid to help move forward with our planning. Looking at the generic one, I think probably you already picked up or you will be picking up most of them in your day-to-day work.
Yes.
It's always better to make sure they are descriptive or meet the curriculum requirements. That's what you're looking at now.
Yeah.
If any gaps or anything there, let me know. I can signpost you. There are online resources.
Yeah.
We do have help available from various hospital departments as well. An important thing is your QIP.
Okay.
That is one of the important things for your ARCP as well.
Yeah.
Have you thought about anything?
Yes, I've got an idea for that already, and I thought maybe I could discuss it with you.
Good. Very well ahead.
Okay.
Okay, looking at your specialty SIPs, probably you have picked up most of them while you're on call.
Yes, I've had my first on call already, and I'm sure I will. I'll keep a track of the cases that I'm coming across so that it makes it easier to fill those in.
Good. The same thing applies to your outpatient clinics as well. Make
Okay.
sure you log on the details.
Yeah.
Make sure you discuss with clinical supervisor as well so that he knows where you're going.
Okay.
It's possible you may have some specialty clinics in your mind.
Yes.
You can discuss it with supervisor.
Okay.
Or any difficulties, come to me.
Yes.
I can signpost you from that point of view.
Okay. Sure, we'll do that.
Have you decided or have you arranged a meeting with your clinical supervisor?
Yes, I'm meeting him tomorrow actually.
That's good. Okay, so it's worth reflecting on few events, especially when you're on call,
Yeah.
outpatient clinics,
Okay.
and any significant work-related events. They all
Yes.
can be used as evidence.
Okay.
What about the ACATs, SLEs, etc.? Have you started thinking about it?
Yes, I'll ask the consultant who I was on call with to do an ACAT for the cases we saw together.
You need 4 a year.
Oh, is it only 4?
No, it's a minimum.
Okay.
You can have as many as possible.
Yeah.
Don't fall in the trap of leaving to the last moment. Some of
Okay.
the trainees do that and it's difficult. It's better to have these assessments spread over a year that reflect your progression over a year time.
Okay, sure thing. I was speaking to one of the senior trainees about that, and she also advised me not to leave it to the last minute as well. I'll make sure I do them regularly.
Another thing is if you space it, it's much easier.
Yeah, that's true.
And we need to have a plan for MSF and MCR, etc. Probably that we can leave it to the next meeting.
Okay, sounds good.
So where do you stand in terms of your MRCP now?
I've just passed part 1.
Congrats.
Thank you. So I've started preparing for part 2 now, and I'm taking that in October.
For PACES, we have good teaching facilities here. Most of the consultants and registrars are very keen to teach. So make use of it, attend all the teaching, and
Okay.
be prepared for the PACES.
That's really good to know. It's good to know that we're supported here.
Okay, you'll need to put a self-assessment as an evidence for your CIP for me to look at.
Okay,
Shall we aim to do this by the next time? Maybe
Yeah.
when we see in April?
sure, that sounds good.
So we fill the induction and the paperwork, and I'll fill in all the online as well. I've got a date in my diary for the next meeting. We look at your progress by the time
Okay,
and move forward for your MCR, MSF, etc.
yeah.
The good thing is that we have a LFG meeting coming up.
hmm
That will help me to get some feedback from my colleagues about you.
Okay,
I'm sure it'll be good, positive feedback only, but still
Yeah.
better to have some information.
okay.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Anything
thank
else you want to
as well.
discuss?
No, I'm happy with everything. I'll make sure I email you my PDP, and also I'll arrange that study leave for the procedures course as well.
That's good. Better to plan steadily well in advance rather than leaving to last moment. We need to
Okay.
plan for clinic cancellation, etc.
Yeah.
So if you don't have anything else to ask now, we can leave it for next time.
Okay.
Good luck with your posting.
I hope these scenarios have given you some food for thought. I think the biggest step to take home is to plan ahead. This applies whether you are a trainee or a supervisor watching this video. Find out as soon as possible who your educational and clinical supervisors are and arrange early meetings. Make sure that you are added to a supervisor's list of trainees on the portfolio. This is often the trainee's responsibility to do. Ask your hospital postgraduate office if you are unsure. Make sure that both supervisor and trainee have made the time to prepare for the meeting. The trainee should think about drafting a PDP to help provide structure to the discussion. Familiarise yourself with the curriculum, SIPs and the decision aid. Know the timeline from when forms are needed in time for the interim review and ARCPs. Plan meetings and send forms out early. Keep a logbook, procedures, patients seen on take, teaching attended, outpatients clinic attended. This can all be used as evidence when the time comes for your educational supervisor report to be completed. Also reflect. This can also be used as evidence. Have a plan for MRCP. Have a plan for a QI project and discuss it with your supervisor. This often takes longer than expected to plan, and you are more likely to achieve something useful if started early. Plan study leave for regional training days and courses early. Also, make plans for outpatient clinics early to make sure that you are not stuck on the ward. Consider planning study leave for clinic or taster weeks. And finally, look for mentors, both formal and informal. IMT is new, but postgraduate training is not. You'll find a wealth of good advice by speaking to those around you. This is by no means an exhausted list, nor is it compulsory. However, we do hope that by watching our short advice video, we have helped with some of the anxieties of starting your new role as an IMT trainee.